Hello fellow martial artists, it's Enzo, and I'm here with the video for you guys today, because normally I would be at Taekwondo class, but I I got a bad scrape on my pinky toe. Kind of went down something like this.
Super Idol 的笑。
So anyways, there was lots of blood everywhere. Looked like I got into a fight with the wind dummy. But anyways, here's a picture of some of the blood that wasn't cleaned up. Anyways, painful memories aside, I'm going to be reacting to some of your worst martial arts confessions. I don't have much else to say, so I'm going to just prepare for the worst, and let's get right into the first one. This guy says, I offered a 1v4 kickboxing match to people I had beef with, and in retrospect, despite them being out of shape and untrained, I probably would have gotten overwhelmed, gassed, and the poop beat out of me, because 1v4 is kind of crazy. So flippin' foolish. Yeah, I hate to say it, but we're martial artists, not superhumans. In any situation, a 1v4 should be avoidable. But if you do have to fight 4 people, just run away. Just run away, bro. You're cooked. This next guy said, I didn't actually beat up my grandma. She stood a chance. Guys, come on. What are we doing to our brothers? They deserve so much better. A fellow third dan in Taekwondo said, I find myself making sound effects when I practice. Me too, bro. Me too. Actually, in fact, making sound effects is actually, really good for martial arts, because you're letting air out of your body, which makes the attack stronger. This is why you see most of the guys in MMA or boxing, they let out something like a shush, like a shushing sound, or they just scream at the top of their lungs. I don't know. But it's really beneficial. Another Taekwondo artist said, I got the poop beat out of me by a girl I dated who did Taekwondo and teased her that I could easily catch her kicks. I was untrained and ignorant at the time and got a lesson in humility. She fainted. I didn't even know what a feint was back then. I fell for it, and she side-kicked me in the stomach, causing me to hip hinge, exposing my head, but she showed mercy. Lesson learned, LOL. Yeah, this might come as a shock to you, but I actually have a bias towards Taekwondo. The guy who makes primarily Taekwondo content has a bias towards his favorite martial art? It's unfathomable. But yeah, anyways, I think it's an underrated martial art. I think the way that us in karate people snap our legs makes it a lot harder to catch than someone who does Muay Thai, for example. Expanding on catching kicks, there's only one kick that you can't catch. Everyone say it with me now. Why didn't you guys say anything? You should be ashamed. It's a back kick. You can't catch a back kick. Anyways, moving on. This next guy says, Sometimes I don't see red. For those of you who don't get it, the joke is that some untrained people in fighting will say that, oh, I see red when I fight. I'll destroy you. I see red. But that one was funny. I'll give you that. That was funny. This next one's a long one. He said, I had beef with a fellow 12-year-old at summer camp. Told another kid about it, and the other kid said, don't mess with him. He's a black belt. Now I had more ammo. Told the black belt kid he's a liar. He said it's true. I have a black belt in Tang Soo Do. I said that's not even a thing. You just made that up. He said prove it. I tried to shoot and to tackle him. He sidestepped, spun me around, and flipped me like a cartoon. Then dropped an axe kick onto my stomach as I'm lying on my back on the ground and walked off. Not just a stomp, a textbook axe kick. Probably the coolest thing I've ever seen anyone do in real life, even though I was the victim. Dang, bro, you got done like that one scene from Officer Black Belt. But still, seriously, don't mess with Tang Soo Do guys. They're insane. Not mentally insane, but they're insane at martial arts. I'm being dead serious. And this last guy just said, I suck. Yeah, don't think like that, bro. We all suck to some degree. Some more than others. Steven Seagal. Anyways, that's the last story. So leave your stories in the comments, guys, if you guys want me to do a part 2. That'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Bye.